Hello, my name is Evan Jacobs. Welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. We have an interesting bout that I think was announced this week. It may have been last week. Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. It's an 8-round cruiserweight bout. I think it's a catchweight limit of 187. Jake Paul is 25. Silva's 47. Jake Paul is 6'1". Silva's 6'2". Reach 76 for Paul. Reach 78 for Silva. And Jake Paul 5 wins, 0 losses. Anderson Silva 3 wins, 1 loss. That loss by KO. Maybe that's why Jake Paul felt he would do well in this fight, because he has power, and felt that would help him. This is an 8-round bout, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. I'm not 100% on those specifics for the fight, but I do know it's going to be an 8-round bout, and it's the kind of thing that, this is what people are interested in seeing. And I was going to do the Lomachenko bout that is coming up next, and I had wanted to do the Stevenson Consacao bout, but it doesn't look like that is going to happen. So I'm going to do and Jake Paul landing heavy already on Anderson Silva. So it looks like I'll probably do the Lomachenko bout next, and then Lucas Big Daddy Brown versus Jarrell Miller, and then the Zepeda Prograis fight. And once again, I want to thank, we've had just a spike in our viewership, spike in followers, and I want to thank everyone. You guys seem to enjoy the Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez bout versus Dimitri Bivol. And I'm just very, very grateful, very, very just happy to be doing this. This is just a lot of fun. Almost didn't know, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do one this week, but I got a bunch of stuff done, kind of took stock of where I was in terms of, work-wise and things I needed to do. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to get one done. And I try to do one every week. And so I wouldn't have, wanted that to happen. And I need to plan better. And this is just, there's things happening, nothing bad. There's just things happening, some changes happening. Some people that I'm very close with are moving, and I just need to be a bit more available on the weekends. And so that means that, at times when I would be donating, what do I mean donating my time? When I would be giving my time to working on movies and stuff like that, I need to be elsewhere. And that is just the way that life is, but everything all works out. And, happy that I was able to get this one in. I was so excited to do this one. I did it twice. And, I know, look, and by the way, we are in the final minute of the first round. I know what people are going to say. And they're going to, these bouts, YouTube, blah, 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 blah. But look, who doesn't love Anderson Silva? You got to give Jake Paul respect for taking this challenge. I mean, Silva does have a legitimate victory over Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And for whatever you want to say about him, at one point, he was pretty darn good. So he has that. He has the knockout over Tito Ortiz, which Tito Ortiz is a tough guy. And Jake Paul is no slouch himself. And, this is interesting. And it's one of those things that Jake Paul, people want to see him fight guys. Look at where he is in his career. This seems to be, he seems to be just advancing in terms of the name fighters. The name fighters just happen to be older. So, we're done with the first round here. I think Jake Paul may have taken it. We'll have to see. One judge has it even. Another judge 10-9. Another judge 10-9. So one judge 10-9 Jake Paul. One judge 10-9 Anderson Silva. So, and once again, so we have it even after the first round. So this is a 7-round fight now, folks. And very, 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 very interesting. So I guess there's no way it could be a draw, or I'm probably wrong. I went over the record of Anderson Silva. I'll go over the record of Jake Paul in a little bit. Another thing I wanted to say was, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Please let people know about this channel. Give us a follow on Instagram. Boxing Time with Evan is my handle. I try to do a post a day. They're simple posts. We're basically trying to make it a place that if you went and if you just checked it out daily, it would give you a weekly dose of whatchamacallit, your weekly dose of boxing updates. And right now, Silva doing good work at long range. Jake Paul picking his spots. And I think what Jake Paul's finding is it's a bit tougher to get in on the inside to Anderson Silva. When he tries to get in, Silva makes him pay. So that's why I think Paul's going to the body, maybe hoping to slow him down as this fight goes on. But yeah, this is one of those bouts. I think that it's going to end in a knockout. I just don't know who's going to win. Even doing this simulation, I don't know who's going to win. As you know, I put in the stats. I sit back, listen to that sound. They're still throwing punches. I'm not typing. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally just sitting here watching like you guys, taking in the action. And I'm just happy that I was able to do a fight today, folks. That's kind of the way that I look at things. At first it didn't look like it was going to happen, and now it is. So that is a good thing. All right. So it is Silva up 10-9, while the two of the judges have it even after 2 rounds. So Jake Paul, 58, Silva 59. I think we could kind of expect this. Silva's a master boxer. And yeah, this is one of those things. It's going to be interesting to see, and I'm sorry, I meant to go into... Oh, look at that, and Jake Paul lands a left hand flush on the chin of Anderson Silva. That was a hard shot. Doesn't look like Silva's going to get up. Wow, folks. Did not see that coming. Jake Paul falling behind a little bit. It's a close fight still, but there you have Jake Paul ending it like that, stopping it. And the winner is Jake Paul by a knockout. The fight lasted 3 rounds. Paul was not knocked down. Silva was knocked down 1 time. The final tallies, you have Silva, who was going into that round, he was up 29-19, 2019, and then 19-20. Jake Paul was up on the 3rd scorecard. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV, where our motto is, why wait? Watch it now, then watch the real thing when it airs. We thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next time. I believe the next bout I'm going to be doing is going to be the Lomachenko bout, and then I believe Brown versus Miller, and then Zepeda Prograis. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next time on Boxing Time TV.